Hello everybody from Plant Reviews. Today 6th of March, so still winter, even if late winter. It will be spring in a few weeks, and I'll talk now about my favorite crocus for color, and it is the king of the striped. This crocus is outstanding for the color. You can see the flower seems really like hand painted on a white background. There are lots of purple stripes that really look like if they have been finely hand painted by a painter, and it also very nice inside the flower that the anthers and the stigma of the flower are bright orange, so they contrast really intensely with the white and purple background. As usual for crocuses, these are cormous plants, so you need to plant the corms in autumn, and they will start growing in usually winter, blooming in midwinter to late spring. To early spring. The crocuses are characterized by grass-like leaves that are dark green with a whitish stripe running on the leaves, and the flowers are in the shape of a ball or like a calyx, and in particular the king of the stripe has quite big flowers. They are about probably 6 to 7 centimeters across, but they really don't open in full. They kind of stay always in this calyx shape. The tepals are 6 petals, and sepals in crocuses are very similar, and as you can see, the three outer tepals are mostly purple in the inner part, while the 3 inner petals are mostly white with these beautiful stripes of purple inside. As you can see on the outer part of the flower as well, you can see that it's actually the pattern is mirrored, because the petals that are mostly the tepals that are mostly white, they are striped purple on a white background. On the outer side are mostly purple with white stripes, and conversely, the tepals that in the inner part are mostly purple on the outer petal are actually mostly white, and they seem really hand painted with these beautiful purple stripes. The look of this crocus is striking, really. It is other crocuses have also this kind of stripy pattern, but I would say that the king of the striped is the one that has the most striking pattern among the striped crocuses, really. And also the orange and stigma and anthers really help to increase even more the contrast of colors in this plant. The crocuses need well-drained soil, is very important, and full sun, or at least partial shade. They can be planted in the front of the border, or as I did, in pots. Being so small, is very important that you keep weeds at bay, so it's very important too that the location where the crocuses grow are weeded properly. The fragrance is there is a light fragrance, kind of sweet. It resembles to me some tulips, like a very like for example the tulip, the tulip, some fragrant tulips, they have this kind of fragrance. There is a tulip there is like I think world's favorite, and it has a fragrance that is very similar in scent. However, in the world's favorite is a stronger fragrance. It's a beautiful tulip. The strong favorite, the so-called world's favorite, is like a bright orangey red, and the fragrance is also kind of intense. Not obviously as much as a daffodil. However, you can clearly smell it when you put your nose in the tulip flower, in this tulip. And the crocus, this crocus has a very similar fragrance, even if lighter. The corms need to be planted in autumn, about 5 centimeters deep and 5 centimeters apart. I planted them a little bit more packed in this pot, and they are really easy plants to grow. The most important is that they have to be planted in autumn, then they will grow leaves and flowers usually between midwinter and early spring, and then after the flowers fade, the leaves will continue to grow until very late spring, early summer, when the foliage will die down. Then only the corms remain in the ground, and this usually multiply from year to year, so you can actually have quite big patches in time. It is ideal anyway to keep the corms in summer as dry as possible, so you can either lift them, or if you have them in pot, just place them in an area that you don't water at all in summer. They are, when the corms are dormant, they are actually quite sensitive to humidity, so they can actually rot if they are watered. That's the only thing I found about problematic of these plants. About crocuses, they are also beloved by pollinators. You can see like this bee-like or fly-like insect looking for some nectar, and they are hardy in the UK, and actually are some of the hardiest plants. I live in zone 8, but crocuses are hardy at least down to zone 5, and actually possibly even down to zone 3, if I remember correctly, 3 at least from some species. However, need a really good winter chill. They don't really are able to bloom from zone 10 onwards, because they really need low temperatures in winter to trigger the blooming and foliage growth in spring. As usual, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, it would be great if you can please give it a thumbs up, and if you like this video and my other videos on my YouTube channel, it would be great if you can please subscribe. In this way you will help me to support my channel, and obviously acknowledge the YouTube platform that you like my videos. As usual, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.